This is the Southern Indoor Rowing Championships held in Melbourne, Florida. First of the year, there's lots of indoor rowing races. And the Concept 2 is the machine that is used in most of these races. And I've said it before, I think it's the best single machine for all-around conditioning. These are the practice ergs where you can get ready before your race. This is one of the youth races. Quite a few of those held, and then we had the display that kind of tells you where you are. This is the beginning of my race. Bill, who's doing a testimony, is also in this race. You start off pretty hard, just get the whole motion going as fast as you can, and then you settle into a kind of a pace. We had quite a few categories in this race. You can see some women on the one side, a lot of younger, and I think I was the oldest one in the competition, so I'm right here at the end. Of course, we're redefining aging, right? So if you've watched many of the redefining aging videos, you know that I've stated several times that I think the indoor rowing machine is the best overall for conditioning there is. Now there you saw me throw off my hat just to try and keep a little cooler. But I've had both knees replaced. I've had rotator cuff on both shoulders, twice on my right, once on my left. But just the ability to move all the different muscle groups is apparent in the rowing machine. I don't have the greatest form, but you can kind of see from the guy next to me has just got really good form. I have to struggle with the lack of compression on my knees and some of the shoulder problems. Even though several people finished before me, I ended up winning the gold in the 50 plus because of the handicap for my age. But you can see, totally anaerobic at the end. That's just the way it is in the indoor rowing machine.
Well, we're here at the Southeastern, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
Indoor Rowing Championship.
Yeah. Erg Sprints.
Erg Sprints.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my mind's not great.
Yeah. Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
And Bill, tell us how the fact that you maintain health and fitness has kind of enhanced the quality of your life. Tell us a little bit of your story.
The funny thing is I actually did these Erg Sprints 40 years ago right here.
Really?
The second year they ever had Erg Sprints. So
You're a baby.
yeah, I was. So that was back in high school, and I've just stuck with it ever since. I've rowed as college at Clemson, and I rowed as a master with the Edgewater Masters program, and I've coached Edgewater High School, I've coached Boone High School, I've coached oars out of Dr. Phillips, and I'm back at Edgewater right now. And I think being around the kids and just being around a good group of people who have the same thing in mind about, working out and rowing hard and competing, still competing, that's what kind of keeps you going. You want to be around like-minded people, and you want to work hard and row hard and compete.
What was your career?
Oh, so
pretty much coaching.
Well, no, coaching that was my hobby.
Okay.
I actually am very lucky. My grandfather started a business in downtown Orlando in 1947 called Palmer Feed Store, And then my dad took it over. And then when I graduated from college in 1990, I took it over. And so I just recently sold it to my cousin last year. And so now I can coach full time and row full time and work out and do all these other things.
What would you say to that person on the couch that says, I just don't think I...
Yeah, it takes, the first step. You just gotta start somewhere. You gotta start walking, jogging, biking, getting on the rowing machine. You just gotta come out and try it. And nothing's easy at first, but if you stick with it, it gets easier, and you're around a lot of good people who are want to teach you how to row and want to just help improve you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've said before that I think the rowing machine is probably the best single piece of equipment for all around.
It really is. It really is. It works the whole body. It works the whole body. And if you work on your form, the numbers will come, everything else will come. But if you work on your form and you do it properly, then the fitness will come. Everything else will come after that. It takes time. I used to tell people, if it took you 10 years to get out of shape, it might take you 10 years to get back into shape. You gotta be patient. Yes.
Have you had to go through any trials in life, injuries, problems?
Oh yeah.
Being healthy?
Absolutely. And when I was around 30 years old, I was running 5Ks, and I ran a 5K in downtown Orlando, and I missed. There was a brick missing in the street, and I stepped in the hole, and I herniated a disc in my lower back. And it took me a year to recover. It took me a year of stretching and lifting weights before I could even think of jogging again.
But had you not been in shape?
Yes, it would have been very difficult. But the thing about it was, for the first 3 days, I could not move. I laid on my back and contemplated surgery and all these other things. But the good Lord, helped me out. And I just, I was patient, and I did my stretching and my lifting. And in a year, I was back to normal. Yeah.
We like to ask people too, is there something that helps drive you in life? And something that is a spiritual belief that helps you?
Yes. I mean, I've been through some other stuff. My business did burn down in 2012 and completely down to the ground, and we had to rebuild the store, and it was a tough time. My wife left me, and all kinds of terrible things happened. So yeah, I turned to the church, and one of my best friends was like, when life gets hard, don't run away from the church, run to the church. And so that's what I did, and it really saved me. Yeah.
So Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.
Absolutely.
I tell you, we just pray more people would come to the truth out of the darkness.
Yeah.
And realize. And you're from a non-denominational church, just teaches the Bible.
That's right.
That's what we love.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and then I see my friends who are not taking care of themselves, and they're having some health problems, and that's another thing. I try to lead by example, even though I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes they don't always follow me, but I'm going to keep leading by example as best I can. Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thank you.
You're in great shape.
Yeah.
So if they don't see the example,
yeah, that is true.
They're not looking.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to that person on the couch that's kind of not only intimidated by sports, but this doesn't know about his taking a spiritual lead?
Right. Yeah. It's the 12 steps program. It's one day at a time. One day at a time. You just start with one day, and our pastor says just commit to 1 month. Just come to church, give God 1 hour a week for a month, and then go 2 months. You just have to start small and just build on it.
That is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Any other thing you want to tell that person out there watching this video?
It's never too late. It's never too late, and you just gotta get around people who are motivating and who are helping you, lifting you up, and not putting you down.
Okay.
Yeah, try to find those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Yeah.
We appreciate you taking the time here.
Absolutely.
Well,
Thank you.
We want to thank you for watching redefiningaging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.